trying to get the video to play for y'all. This happened right here in Portsmouth, Virginia, guys. And this is the saddest thing you're going to ever see.
In Portsmouth, and the shootout is all caught on camera. Sitting on your side, Elena Dolores is looking into what happened.
Well, Regina, we started looking into this when the video was shared with us on social media. I spoke with people who live in the Harbor Square apartments today, and they all knew about this shooting, even if they weren't home at the time. When you see the video, it is easy to understand why. It looks like something out of an action movie. A group of people with some serious firepower taking aim at a person across an apartment complex parking lot. But it's not out of a movie. It's surveillance video from the Harbor Square apartments in Portsmouth.
They came looking for, I guess, some residents that stayed out here, and gunshots were fired into the apartment and everything where they was at. Fortunately, no one was hit, and that was the blessing.
Sharon Fowler is the maintenance supervisor at the apartment complex. He was stunned when he saw what happened.
Oh my gosh! It was a shock.
It soared through the air outside an apartment complex in Portsmouth, and the shootout is all caught on camera. Sitting on your side, Elena Dolores is looking into what happened.
Well, Regina, we started looking into this when the video was shared with us on social media. I spoke with people who live in the Harbor Square apartments today, and they all knew about this shooting, even if they weren't home at the time. When you see the video, it is easy to understand why. It looks like something out of an action movie. A group of people with some serious firepower taking aim at a person across an apartment complex parking lot. But it's not out of a movie. It's surveillance video from the Harbor Square apartments in Portsmouth.
They came looking for, I guess, some residents that stayed out here, and gunshots were fired into the apartment and everything where they was at. Fortunately, no one was hit, and that was the blessing.
Sharon Fowler is the maintenance supervisor at the apartment complex. He was stunned when he saw what happened.
Oh my gosh! It was a shock seeing teenagers with military-style weapons and knowing how easy it is for them to get it on the streets. It was shocking. Not seeing it at your place of work.
According to the timestamp on the video, this happened just before 10 p.m. on Monday, November 9th. Fowler says they are still fixing some bullet holes in the building. They already replaced the windows.
Windows were shot out as far as all the apartments, because it's 4 apartments, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. Each one of the windows was shot out.
A resident who asked to not be identified says she's ready to leave.
So seeing the video, I was like, dang, it was that many people? I'm glad I wasn't out here. I definitely was like, it's probably time to move. So now, I'm looking for a new apartment so I can move.
She and Fowler are grateful that no one was hurt, and they hope a shootout like this doesn't happen again. Portsmouth police say it is an open investigation. They can't provide any additional details at this time. We've reached out to the property manager, but have yet to hear back. In an hour, I'll have more from Fowler.
That's what I want to talk to you about. That right there. Now, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Young men out there. Come on. What have any child in that neighborhood done to you? Y'all could have killed so many people on that night. On that night, y'all could have taken so many lives that night. What have everybody in that apartment complex did to y'all that y'all would shoot up that whole apartment complex like that? I mean, innocent lives could have been taken on that night and snuck away from them. People could have lost their mother. They could have lost their father. They could have lost their sons, their daughters, infants, toddlers. Y'all didn't give a coup or who y'all shot at. Y'all like to shoot what I'm telling y'all all before you get yourself in trouble. While you still able, God still got you able, and you don't have no real charges yet, get your life in order. Look, you like to shoot going to the military. Portsmouth Police Department right now is hiring. It's other things out here in the community for y'all to get into instead of doing that to your own community. We are the only race that I know of at this moment. They said the Mexicans do it too, but that's somewhere in Mexico right now, but we're here in the United States. We are the only race in the whole United States that's doing shit to each other like that. We are the only ones that's shooting up our own fucking family and friends and shooting up whole neighborhoods. The thing about it is, they look like it was 5 or 6 guys. That's one of y'all kids. That's one of y'all kids out there that's doing that. So and you know your child bad as hell, that's one of your damn kids. They got to belong to somebody. God didn't just drop these kids on this earth. That's somebody's kids. Get your kids and save them before it's too late. Sign them up for a good job. Sign them up for a job. These kids they lost. They have what I seen on this right here is no guardians. They have no guardians. They have nobody holding them responsible. They have nobody holding them responsible for their actions. Ain't nobody talking to them kids up there. They can't have a daddy. They can't have a father. They can't have a mother. They can't have a grandmother talking to them. Because before they do something like that, their mama ain't not going to be in their ear. They going to think about what their mama said. These y'all kids. These y'all kids that's not being loved. These kids ain't being loved like they're supposed to be loved. Yeah. You're going to get their parents kicked out. If your child is on that video and you got Section 8 or you live in subsidized housing, your child going to get you put out. He going to be in jail and you will be out in the streets. You're going to be homeless. Y'all need to learn from that video while I'm telling y'all, sign y'all kids up for a good job. Get y'all kids a career. Get y'all kids education. Make your kids sit down at their table, do their homework, do their classwork. Because if you don't make your kids do what they need to do, guess what? That's going to be one of your kids on that video doing the same shit right there. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. Who child is that? It's about 5 or 6 something out there. Who child is that in Portsmouth, Virginia? I know I can identify my child. Who child is that? Yeah, I know, Rico. I know all my kids ain't perfect. I know that we can raise our kids the right way and they can go the wrong way. But ain't that many damn kids going the wrong way. We can say they're going to go the wrong way by going the wrong way, drive without no license. But that's going the hellified wrong way. You're right, Rico. We can raise our kids right. But that right there, that shows that something was not right at all. That many goddamn kids from that many different parents. And they all hang around each other. That means they all had to grow up around each other. You got 6 some hanging around each other. I mean, 6 some grew up around each other. That many females and men let their kids go like that. All the same age, all in the same group. That many. That many people raised their kids right, and that many people kids went wrong at the same time. I doubt it. I doubt it. We may have 1 or 2 that stray, but you ain't gonna get a whole group of them at one time. That's a whole group of kids. That means that's a whole group of mothers that got their kids out here running around, or fathers got their kids out here running around from the same group of people. These kids need to be loved. Apply for your kids a job. They ain't gonna apply for it, you apply for it. Save your damn kid's life. I'm out. Save your kid's life. And you out too, mister. You out of here too.